what's your name?
My name is Nhi-Mia.
Nice to meet you, Mia.
Nice to meet you too.
Mia, how old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
Mia, now look at the pictures. I have two pictures. This is my picture, and this is yours. My picture is the same your picture, but there are some difference. Now I'm going to say my picture about my picture, and now please tell me the difference in yours. Ready? In my picture, the weather is sunny.
In my picture, the weather is cloudy.
In my picture, there are 3 boats.
In my picture, there are 2 birds.
In my picture, there are 3 pink flowers.
In my picture, there are 3 blue flowers.
In my picture, there is a glass of lemonade between a watermelon and a girl.
In my picture, there is no glass.
This one you can see here. In your picture, there are some cookies between a watermelon and a girl. In my picture, there is a boy next to the girl.
In my picture, there is no boy next to the girl.
In my picture, the towel is green.
In my picture, the tower is yellow.
In my picture, the girl is brushing her hair.
In my picture, the girl is
Looking at the mirror. In my picture, there are 3 cups at the table.
In my picture, there are 4 cups on the table.
In my picture, the keys are on the wall.
In my picture, the keys is on the table.
The keys are on the table.
The keys are on the table.
In my picture, the sofa is green.
In my picture, the stove is white.
In my picture, there is a mat under the table. There is a mat under the table. How about yours?
In my picture, there is no mat.
In my picture, there is a phone on the wall.
In my picture, there is no phone.
Good. In my picture, there are 4 firefighters.
In my picture, there are 3 firefighters.
In my picture, there is a building behind the fire truck.
In my picture, there is no building.
In my picture, the man is walking with a dog.
In my picture, the man is walking with a cat.
In my picture, the boy with glasses is sitting on a bench.
In my picture, the boy with glasses is standing.
In my picture, the woman is wearing a yellow coat.
In my picture, the woman is wearing a red coat.
In my picture, the woman has got brown hair.
In my picture, the woman has got black hair.
In my picture, the pizza is on the cooker.
In my picture, the pizza is on the table.
In my picture, there are 4 apples on the table.
In my picture, there are 2 apples on the table.
In my picture, the woman is cutting an apple.
In my picture, the woman is cutting the hamburger.
In my picture, the sauce is next to the food bag.
In my picture, there is no star.
But what is this?
This banana
The banana is next to.
the food bag.
In my picture, there is a sandwich at the table.
In my picture, there is 2 sandwiches on the table.
There are 2 sandwiches.
There are 2 sandwiches on the table.
In my picture, there are 3 orange bowls on the cupboard.
In my picture, there are 3 pink bowls on the cupboard.
In my picture, the horse is brown.
In my picture, the horse is black.
In my picture, there are 3 people in the family.
In my picture, there are 4 people in the family.
In my picture, the woman is holding an apple.
In my picture, the woman is holding the carrot.
A carrot. In my picture, there is a rooster. In my picture, there is a rooster.
In my picture, there is no rooster.
In my picture, there is 1 bird in the sky.
In my picture, there are 2 birds on the sky.
In the sky.
In the sky.
In my picture, the cat is in front of the horse.
In my picture, the cat is under the horse.
Behind the horse.
Is behind the horse.
Thank you, Mia.